about to see you.
Enlisted is the free, brand new online World War II.
Hello. Welcome on in. And it's so nice to have everybody here. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully good. I see LaShorty Games. Hi there. How are you? So happy you're here. I see Normal Syndrome. Hi there. And oh, Jackson Disguise. Hello. Oh, Weevils. Happy GOTEL. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and see Small, right at the top. I arrived early, and the featured clip is about me dropping a jar of pickles. Yeah, that was when we were playing Sweet Home. Yeah, I definitely have to get back to that game. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, and Tiltify, hi there. Um, Happy GOTEL. Exactly. That is Game On to End Lupus. That's why we're here today, and we are a team called the Shorty Solvers getting together. I'm kicking it off with my stream because I uh, I actually have lupus, and so this team kind of got together. LaShorty Games and Simon Ashtier, Calcula Cola, and new this year, C Small and G-Force and Seven Castle Forest, all kind of getting together and forming this stream team so that we could raise money for the Lupus Foundation of America to hopefully find a cure for lupus. So the Lupus Foundation of America has a research fund, and they give grants to different research for lupus. One of which is trying to have earlier detection and even detection in adolescence. And that's one of the recent grants that I found out about. They're doing really important work. They're trying to find resources and even getting data together for people who have lupus that they can sign up for, basically talking about what is going on with them with their lupus, their demographics, try to be counted and represented, and they're sort of making a database. I am just really excited to be a part of this, and I just hopefully we can raise a lot of money. So, what do I have up here? I have this GOTEL incentive. We're going to be starting out with a jigsaw puzzle, and it's a special jigsaw puzzle. Oh, hey, hi, Seven Castle Forest. Welcome on in. The newest member to Team LaShorty Solvers. Yay! I did get a bunch of these Moobot links to come up and information about lupus and about GOTEL. So hopefully that'll be coming up every few minutes so that um, uh, if I lose a track or lose place, oh, right. Pinning the donation link to the chat. That would be okay. I can do that. Gonna pin my donation link to the chat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I know where my link is. Only pros here, folks. That's yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just need to find it. Hold on. Let's see. Or a mod could do it, but I don't mind doing it. Kind of get the nerves out. I haven't streamed in a really long time. I think the last time that I streamed was for my friend Mike, who does Shellonomics, and we did Shellathon. See, but I'm your mod, Seven Castle Forest, so I'll have learned how to do it by then. So when you go on, I'll be like, "Ooh, this is pinned," so you won't have to worry about it. But yeah, never pinned a message before. I understand how you feel. Let's see if I can find this. Okay. Edit. And I can just look at my little link. Okay. This is the message that I want to copy and go on my Twitch thing. And I'm gonna, I know how to do this. Hold on. I got this. Pin it to the chat. Paste. And then I put the message on, and then I can pin it to the chat. Pin. Okay. Unable to pin. Something went wrong. What? Why can't I pin it? Okay. Oh. There's like a question mark on that one. Let's see. Where does that take us? Does that take us to the right place? Yes. Oh, and we already have some donations in. Okay. So I can multitask. LaShorty got it handled. Yeah, that goes right to the right spot. Woohoo. Okay. So I can also sign into Tiltify right here, and I can see who donated. That way I can thank them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, here we go. Here's my campaign, and Stream Elements is broken on a lot of people. So if your alerts don't work, it's their fault, not yours. Oh, well, that's good to know. I use Boobot, and it's working just fine. So I don't actually use Stream Elements, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I can look at my dashboard and I can view my campaign, and hopefully that'll tell me, yay, thank you for the $10 donation, Weevil Swain. And $25 donation from SSJ Goten. Hey Goten, I know you're the king of puns on on Quirky's Discord, and you also do great music, and you're a shellathoner, a fellow shellathoner. So I really appreciate it. And you said for Nikki as well. Yeah. A friend of a friend, Nikki Funky, also recently got diagnosed and wants to work with GOTEL. So can't wait to see what she comes up with. And so many people who are struggling with lupus right now. Not just me. I am mid-flare, so I do apologize for like literally half of what I say is going to be coming from a place of just impairment physically and impairment neurologically. An impairment, just medication wise, had a hiccup in my medicine not 2 days ago. Ended up being up for about 48 hours straight, no lie, and had a quick nap, and here I am. So, I mean, that's the honest truth about it. Lupus is unpredictable. And every day different symptoms can happen because, well, let's talk about what lupus is. It is an autoimmune disease, and it's when your body thinks that your normal, regular, healthy cells, all your organs, are germs, and not always at the same time. And it can affect any organ system. So basically, your body is attacking itself like it was fighting an infection. And if it attacks your thyroid, then you get thyroid autoantibodies and thyroid conditions that are like that, like Graves' disease or Hashimoto's. If it attacks your blood, it starts to change the way your blood handles iron, and you can become anemic. If it attacks your skin, uh, it can affect how you deal with the sun. You can get photosensitive. You can get rashes on your face and all over your body, uh, and rashes on your skin, and your scalp, and it can cause you to lose your hair. Uh, it can affect your liver, and it looks like you have autoimmune hepatitis. A lot of the times, it affects your muscles and your bones. And if it's attacking your bones, it looks like you have osteoarthritis. And so that actually did happen to me in over a decade ago. The doctor looked at my bone scan and said, if you had the bones, I if you were a 65-year-old woman, then this would look normal. Uh, so, um, yeah. And if it affects your muscles, it looks like you have fibromyalgia. And if it's at a time, let's say 15, 20 years ago, when fibromyalgia was thought of as a fake disease, um, it, it doesn't go over really well. The reason why I mention all of those organ systems, it can affect a lot of other ones. Most dangerous one would be affecting kidneys, is because I have actually experienced every single one of the ones I mentioned. So I have had um, lupus affect every single one of those, and especially on no sleep. Uh, it's definitely affecting my little puzzle brain. Normally, you know, I can puzzle things, I can solve it. I had this whole big intro planned that was not, it did not sound anything like this. It was like, hey, spring is in the air, and the birds are out, and the flowers are growing, and it's time for GOTEL. And it sounded a lot more professional than this is. But lo and behold, um, this is what I am coming out with. Just kind of leveling with you guys. Lupus is hard. I woke up late. I'm starting late. I wanted to be on the air at 8:01, and I didn't get on the air until 8:22. And that's because I had kind of a panic attack before coming here, and I didn't think I could go on. So that's kind of what happened. I I tried to practice what I was going to say, and it didn't come out right, and I got a little bit scared. So, here I am, all mistakes all showing. But hopefully that can bring more awareness and bring more good questions, bring more good comments, bring lots of donations for this amazing cause. Let's actually cure lupus. Can we be a part of finding a cure for this terrible disease? Let's try it. Let's do it, right? Okay. That's the spiel, you guys. We have another donation in. Okay, $25 from Writers View. So these first four people, Zach, Writers Review, We Will Swain, and Go10, you guys get to pick what the four characters that I play as in Final Fantasy 1 are. So that's the thing to do. Um, Yay. Okay. Let me check in on chat. So, and if I know Zach said he didn't care which character I picked because he doesn't know anything about Final Fantasy 1. So, whoever throws out a character type for Final Fantasy 1, and I've got, let me see, do I have the the thing up on OBS? I do. Okay, great. I have, so there's the fighter, there's the, like the bare fist guy. He's like a monk. My brain. The thief, the red mage, the white mage, and the black mage. So whoever throws out a character right now can pick Zach's pick. White mage. If I get a team of all white mages because of this, I will kill you, C small. This is okay. Worst incentive ever. No, just kidding. But thank you. We have raised so far. We have raised Link. Sad. Sad says Link. That's not a character. Although, technically, maybe some sort of archer, no, swordsman. He can be a lot of things. Um, an infamous all white mage party. Hi, extra Metrica in the house. Yeah, welcome on in, girl. Hi, Sod, Kakalakola, beautiful, wonderful artist responsible for like a whole bunch of like what I put out there. If you see any of these froggy emojis, let me see if I can like put them up in chat. Sod is the wonderful artist behind them, and hopefully we'll get the other artist and stream member, team member. Simon asked here to come in at some point. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop saying Okay. So what we're going to be doing is, and it's reconnecting now, is starting this jigsaw puzzle. Joining me is going to be my awesome bestie. She's going to help me put this puzzle together. We're going to, LaShorty and Puzzle are going to solve it better because she's LaShorty solvers and I'm Puzzle better. And yeah, LaShorty and Puzzle solve it better. Yeah, that is totally a thing. Sounds great, right? Okay, let me go on Twitch and see if I can move things over so I can see things. Okay, so what do we got? Beep boop transmission message. GOTEL stream is currently raised $39,000 for the Lupus Foundation of America. Oh my gosh! And you guys, we're like 85 bucks of that. So because of you guys, we are part of that $39,000 total. Holy smokes. Jeez, that's amazing. Just in the past 20 minutes. So we're 85 bucks of that in mostly the past 20 minutes. But GoTel started like at midnight, and I got my first donation like a day before I even streamed. So, I mean, craziness. Is it just us, or oh, I did kind of design the frog emoji, but you did all the things to it. Sad. Okay, let me put all the frog emojis up. I forgot to do that because because I need to puzzle it better. Okay, these are all of the emojis that Sod created. Sod is aim. And these are all the ones that Simon Ashtier created. Those are my artists. So giving them some awesome credit. Yay. Okay, let's start with the puzzle. I need to grab my OBS, change it to, oh, okay. Change it to get jigsaw puzzle, but it's like showing my, haha, okay. Jigsaw, there it is. Haha, I can do that. Okay, there we go. GG's. All right, all fixed. And LaShorty's already starting to put pieces together. It's a race. I hope I win. No, it's not a race. We're just doing this for fun. And to raise some funds, right? So this is a puzzle that we put together, a picture, and you guys will get to see what it is, hopefully. Very soon. Yeah. So, what can we say about Lupus? I do have, it's a race to see who can place the first piece. Oops, that was so fast, we couldn't see who won. It was definitely LaShorty Games placing that first piece. Normally I have some music playing in the background while I do jigsaw puzzles, but I don't know how I picked the right spot right away right there. Here we go. Let's see if I can get some music to play. I think last time I picked some piano tunes from one of my very favorite pianists. Redax PDX. Let's see if I can look for Pixel Pond. Nope, not there. Here. Oh, I love how jigsaw.io is not up anymore because it's totally doing that. Okay, I can totally troubleshoot this and play some music. Yay. Okay, we're going to do that while I find music. And I don't know if it's under Redox PDX or if it's under PixelPon. And I'll find us some music. Oh, this beautiful piano series of videos on the playlist of there we go. Let's see if we can. Are you guys hearing music through my OBS? Let's check it out. Can we hear music, people? Beautiful! Yay, I made it work. Okay, yeah, total pro here. Alright, here's Jigsaw again. Magically, more pieces got put together. So, let's see. Okay, let's get back to puzzling. And we can just hear some Redox PDX playing the piano. You'll hear probably a bunch of retro tunes and just some nice, very cool mood music. Well, that's the nice thing. If I need to step away and take a small break, LaShorty Games will continue to go, and the That's my lips. Or possibly here. And I actually don't have to do anything because the music is going and the texts are going and LaShorty is going like crazy putting puzzle pieces together. So literally I can just sit here. That way, if it takes me an extra minute to get myself together, then that's not a problem. Okay. Yay. C-Small says, it's okay, Simon is volunteering to sing. I bet. Gotta hop off and prep for stream. Giving my naming rights to Caclacola. Choose wisely. Uh-oh. But wisely doesn't fit the 4-character limit. Also, good luck with the stream. Yep, good luck with your stream, Weebles, and happy birthday! I will have to check out some of that birthday stream at some point. I will also have you tabbed up in my things, and we are lucky to have you working with Tiltify and being such a great friend and resource. And have a great stream, Weebles. So this kind of looks like it's starting to form a bit of a, I can zoom in a little. Will that zoom in on the, oh, yeah, that will. Yes. Test all your stream things before the stream, right? That's what they tell you to do. Pixel Remaster might allow for more than 4 characters. Oh boy. So yeah, I am doing the Pixel Remaster. So I will read this new Booba alert so that everybody knows when I play the Pixel Remaster why. I am playing Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster with the quality of life upgrades on to get through as much of the game as I can in this kickoff stream. I want the donors and the viewers to see as much of the game as possible before my hands give out. I'm in Flare right now, and my fingers will only last so long before I have to stop. So if you're wondering why I do the updates, like if I turn off, I think it's the monster encounters or go fast through a dungeon as far as like my little character will walk very quickly, or look at things up on the map. It's been about 20 years since I beat Final Fantasy I. I beat it on the NES a couple times, and I loved it, and I remember almost nothing about it. I picked up the Pixel Remaster recently for a special day, and it was super cool. And so I'm going to be playing that one. It's Oh, welcome on in, Simon Asht here. So nice to have you here. You might get to pick one of the characters. So I think Blue and maybe GOTEL, but I don't see them in chat. So we're gonna have to figure out. I don't know. Should I roll a dice? How do I figure out what my other two characters will be? We will give his say to Saad, so I guess we'll have to figure it out. It only takes about 15 minutes to complete Final Fantasy anyway, says C Small. Yeah, right? Okay. And yeah, so the donation incentive is supposed to be for the first 4 donors that are like here and around, I think in chat. That way somebody can pick before the puzzle gets done. Oh, look at those. Look at those lips. I know whose lips those are. It's a little unfair because like I know certain features on this puzzle. Ooh, this is a really good song too. Oh, and I know these lips. So who is this a picture of? Only time will tell. Mostly I'm telling. Somewhere over here is this. Aha. Oh, I moved the whole thing. This is fun. I don't know whose forehead that is. Let's see. It looks like there's some GOTEL shirts. Let's see. I see light colored hair. Aha. Where's the face? I'm really bad at faces, apparently. Ah, okay. Some people know what the picture this is. So any guesses as to what picture this could be? This is fun. Why is LaShorty's mouse not moving? Oh yeah, I see LaShorty's little purple hand. Yep. Is it a picture of butterflies? There are some butterflies in this picture. It's true, there are butterflies. Let's see, there's one corner piece missing, or a couple corner pieces missing. So we'll see. Aha, I see something shiny up there. It looks shiny. Because LaShorty can control her mouse and cursor with her mind. She probably could. I would not put it past my talented best friend to do that. Oh, here's the rest of the crown. Or other thing that I don't know what it is. Wow, I'm really bad at spoilers. I don't know if anybody ever mentioned that before, but this is why I shouldn't be allowed to Oh, there's an eye, another eye. I don't know what it is. It's a part of a face. Hi there, pigeonfish. Looks like Glenn Close. Mouth looks like Glenn Close. Yeah, it's totally, definitely a movie star. Or, you know,
It's okay, honey.
some super cool people. Let's see. There should be one more corner piece. That's what I was going to look for, right? The little edge piece. Because that should be pretty easy to find. Aha. Okay, I found this one. Looks like there's a few more. Okay, so I got 1 and 2 more corner piece, edge pieces. And my puzzle brain needs to find those first. This music rocks. It's Redox CDX. Hi, Redders Review. Enjoy the lurk. If you want to, you do get to pick a character that I play in Final Fantasy 1 in my run through. So if you feel like stepping out of lurk and picking somebody for me to play, there's the fighter and the black belt and the thief and the red mage and the white mage and the black mage. But yeah, how are you doing today, Pigeonfish? Welcome on in. So nice to see you.
It's okay.
I'm doing okay. I'm struggling a little bit with my lupus today, and instead of kind of trying to hide that and sort of put on like the best impression I had of a normal person, I just kind of talked to everybody about that because I think it's important for us to spread good information, spread awareness, spread lupus care. And even when I'm imperfect, I have to care for myself with this disease. And yeah, I'm tired. My kid had.
Big thanks to Shannon for
Yeah.
shooting this video.
Oh, I hear Red's voice that she's mentioning. She's mentioning.
Do you know what game this one is from, Shannon?
She's mentioning Blue Ox. Aw. It's them when they were kids. How cute.
It's from the Wind Waker.
So, okay. Hey, that's not Glenn Close. That's somebody else. And I don't know if anybody recognizes the other person there yet, but definitely a fun thing. Glenn Farr. Hi, Redox. Good to see you streaming again. Thank you, C Small. Comedy's on point tonight. So, okay, let's go up here and look. We can find some of these white pieces. And I thought when these white pieces got made and put together, I thought it looked like one of those staticky screens of like if we're watching a horror film or something. And sometimes the screen goes all staticky and they're back or something, That's what that reminded me of. Oh, it's a good song too. And everything she does is good. I miss that Redox PDX piano stream. I do. But they are doing awesome things right now. They're definitely friends of my stream. One of my very close and personal friends that I love to support her beautiful life, her beautiful streams, her just all of the great work that Pixel Pond is doing, and having her music here makes me feel like she's here. So that's pretty cool. That's my girl. If you guys don't already know, can we do a shout out for Pixel Pond. I know technically they're not streaming right now, but they have an awesome business where they and I'm talking with my hands. I don't use a camera, so nobody can see when I'm talking with my hands, but I have to stop doing the puzzle so I can talk with my hands when I'm trying to form an idea. So but they do audio, visual, and show production stuff for lots of local businesses and live retro shows. If you want a company that's going to do your camera work, that actually knows what they're doing, they care about games, they care about retro, and you're involved in any retro show at all, definitely look up Pixel Pond. They are amazing, and they do great work, and Red and Ducks in Disguise are so talented. So great people to know in the retro community, and great friends to have, and definitely a talented group of talented bunch. So Dux was here earlier. He said hi. He popped in. I know they've got stuff to do tonight, but she's going to try to come to some of the other streams, which we do have a whole schedule for this week. It's up in a bunch of the Discords, and I will have it on my Be Right Back screen as well. They are good people. So we will be having that, the schedule. We can talk all about it. I should have probably had it like on a separate tab or something, so that we could talk about what the rest of the week is going to look like for the group. Those names sound familiar. I might have met them once. Oh, C Small. C Small's due to our group this year for Game On to End Lupus. If you missed the beginning, I'll mention it again. We are LaShorty Solvers. We are raising money for Game On to End Lupus. It's a charity that provides research funds to the Lupus Foundation of America's grants and scientific research to try to find a cure for lupus. And our team is LaShorty Games, and Simon Ashtier, and myself, and Kakalakola, who's here on stream, and C Small 451, Mr. Comedy himself tonight, who's also here on stream, is new to our group this year. Seven Castle Forest was in here earlier, and he might still be in here, calling you out. And we should do shout outs to everybody, because all of these people are on our team and they're going to be streaming. And also G-Force, and it's like G40C and then like a backwards E. Let's get shout outs out to everybody. I don't know what the cooldowns are, but this is our group, and we've got somebody streaming like every day this week. Let me see if I can switch over to the OBS that has that. It'll say Be Right Back, but really it's just because oh look, I put it right here. It's on the Be Right Back screen. So I'm gonna pause Red's music. Okay, there we go. All right, pausing Red's music. Okay, so we got Shorty Games, Simon Ashtier, beautiful. Yeah, because everybody's got different. Okay, so today I'm starting the kickoff as imperfectly as I can. The show can only get better from here on out. After I'm done and my fingers give out, Final Fantasy 1, probably a couple hours into it, I am going to pass the reins to the lovely LaShorty Games, and she's going to be playing some Mario Galaxy and Sackboy Big Adventure for PS5 and some Fable 2. So we're going to be treated with that deep into the night. Stay tuned. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. we have Simon Ashtier. He's going to be doing Payday 2 with guest stars It's Ashley and Shagrazier from P4 Podcast, and Ashley is AshTR Gaming. And then Sunday at 1, we're going to be treated to G-Force doing some F-Zero. Heck yeah. Just slipping and sliding everywhere. Then at 3, we've got LaShorty Games coming back on for some Fallout 4. I'm so excited. I've watched Fallout and I've seen some gameplay. I've never played a Fallout game. I cannot wait to see LaShorty start Fallout 4. That's like a big excitement in my mind. Okay. Sod says, good thing the last game I played was Super Empire Strikes Back. Ooh. Yeah, then we've got May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you. And that's going to be Coca-Cola starting at 10 a.m. Is he going to play Star Wars or Star Trek? Come and find out. And then at 9 p.m., we've got LaShorty coming to play some Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which is the best one. So I'm very excited to see her play that. I love Legos games. They're kind of just neat and fun. You want to pick up every stud. And like the completionist in me wants to get every single minifig, I love those games, man. And my fingers can't do it right now, so I'm gonna live vicariously through LaShorty's stream there. And then Tuesday we have more Star Wars, even though it's the 5th. Ooh, the 5th be with you. The Sith, right? The Sith day. Star Wars Rebellion. Let's fight against the Sith and be the good guys once more. From 2 to 4, that's going to be Simon Ashtier playing that Star Wars Rebellion. Then Wednesday, we've got One Must Fall Battlegrounds from 2 to 4 with Simon Ashtier. So very excited for that. That's one of his favorite games. He knows everything that there is to know about One Must Fall Battlegrounds. Like, for real. Anything that you could ask him about it, he already knows the answer. And it's all these robots, and they're fighting each other in this big arena, and it's super fun. There's going to be incentives that go with that, and probably, I think. Yeah. And then Thursday, yay, C-Small! So welcoming C-Small to the group. He's going to be doing some superhero variety on Thursday from 7 to 10. That's our first week for LaShorty Solvers for Game On to End Lupus. Yay! Okay. Got through it. So, I'm on the Be Right Back screen. So I'm going to go back to... That's the only place I had the... had the schedule, you guys, and I couldn't run through things without but there's a visual there, and we posted it all over the Discords. So if you're in Hungrygoria, if you're in Little Mixer, if you're in PixelPon, if you're in any of these, I know, cool streamers, that's right, Extra, Batman, X-Men, Little Nemo. We'll see. Yeah, you gotta see to find out. We do have some polls going on for some of these, so we're gonna have some polls and try to make things fun. We've never really done that before. We haven't done incentives through Tiltify before. We haven't done polls, and we haven't done these target amounts and things that happen at every target. That's new to us this year. We'll probably have some visuals for that. Hopefully in the next few days. But polls are going to be which game should I play, or which game next, or which character, and things like that. And you can donate to sort of guide some of our gameplay. As far as incentives, we have, we're going to try to do this storefront where you can basically, one incentive that I know off the top of my head is that Coca-Cola, who as an artist is known as Sadazine, is going to be doing any donation over $50 gets a pixel art. And Sad, if you want to write what your incentive is in the chat, that way we can see it, and it can kind of there's different dollar amounts, and he'll create art for you. super cool. So if you would like any art from Coca-Cola that is within the thing that he's going to write, hopefully, Sad, are you there? But if you would like some art, some pixel art, he is offering up this really great incentive. So, or LaShorty, if I don't know if you could find it, I'm gonna turn it back to the puzzle. Let's see how far she got. Like, did she complete the puzzle while I was talking about all this? Oh, that's the piano. Okay. Let me press play and move over. Reconnect. Oh, awesome. Reconnect. Okay, my bad. Art commissions from Zad. Thank you. Can be purchased from the team campaign. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got to watch a commercial, and so, sorry guys. Let's go back to red. We're gonna go back to red while the commercial plays. Here she goes. It's totally cool. All right, commercial stop. There we go. It's purple t-shirts. And I think we are getting some butterflies put together. Look at this, 65 pieces. So, shall we continue? Glasses. I found glasses. Hair. Does anybody know who that is yet? Let's see. What is the other incentive? Oh, our targets, right? For every $100 that we make. Okay, you guys, for every $100 that we collect through this campaign, through Tiltify, for this amazing charity, Game On to End Lupus, benefiting the Lupus Foundation of America, we are going to give away a free game key, a Steam key. It's they gave us a bunch of random ones, so we're going to pick a random one, like roll a dice, and we have, I think, at least 8 keys to give away, if not more. So we've got $15 left before we can give away our first game key. So if you want to donate to this amazing cause and help to end lupus, help to fund research for this cause, definitely Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, no, it is not. But keep naming movie stars because I can't get enough of that. I don't shy from the compliments. Not that I know who this is or anything. Why does anybody even let me talk? I'm so thankful that you all are here with me. Because sometimes I can be a little ridiculous, and you guys get to hop on that journey with me. Yeah. So, fun stuff. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit, right? Here is some, looks like dark hair. Well, let's check it out. Check out some dark hair. Aha! Okay. And we've got some more hairline situation. A little bit of tiara. Oh, I know this hair. Maybe. It's blondish. There we go. And there's arm. I don't know whose arm this is. Looks like mine. Or some other person's arm that is whoever this happens to be. You guys, you can't take me out anywhere. So, I'm in puzzle mode. Let's figure this out. almost there. Let's see. Oh, it's Hugh Jackman. Okay, name movie stars, but not boy movie stars. See, Small? Didn't you get enough yelling? Did I yell at you enough last time I streamed? When I streamed that Sweet Home? No, just kidding. That's a good guess. It's as good as any. Oh, I know, that looks like the side of a tan face. Slightly tan face. A caramelish face. It's not a bad face. There's some pretty butterflies. You can already see that. I see the middle of a butterfly here. Oh, hello. I'll be right back. Alright, I was saying goodnight to the little guy. So, I've got a teenager, but he's still little to me. Ooh, Tiara looks awfully familiar. Claire Danes, Zeshani Zimbalist, June Foray. I don't know who those. Well, I know who Claire Danes is. Alright, let's see. There's some. There we go. Alright, let's go back a little bit on here. And, oh, we've got some t-shirts. Some t-shirtness. Let's see. Headphones Bug says hi and good night and all of that good stuff. And he wanted to be on stream, but got sidetracked with a friend that he doesn't normally get to play with, and he was playing online with his buddy. So I don't mind at all. I had to support my little gamer. And he will be on with us other Fridays. I'm hoping to stream more Fridays. And yeah, so hopefully he will be on with us. I think last time he did some developer streams for Chex Quest. He was playing Chex Quest and making Chex Quest levels using kind of a Doom builder that Sad put together. It was very fun to watch, and yeah. So no, I'm terrible at this game. You know all of them. Hello and good night, HPD. Yes, Headphones Bug is my little teenager. Sometimes he joins in on some watch parties and things like that. We've been able to culture him on things like Star Wars. Been able to culture him on some awesome old school sci-fi like Journey to the Center of the Earth and The Time Machine from the 50s. I think that's where they were from. See, Small, can you correct me if I'm wrong? When, like, which versions of The Time Machine and Journey to the Center of the Earth for Sci-Fi Night that we had HP Bug there for? Hi and bye, HPV. Hi and bye. Everyone says hi and bye, kiddo. So it's taking a little longer than I anticipated. My mind is not puzzling better at the moment. So, and that's okay. That happens. At my eyebrow. There it is. Aha! Okay. Woohoo! We've got face, people. Okay, there's a little more tiara. Let's see. We've got some dark hair. That's a face. Alright, let's find some more pieces with hair. I forget where the hair all went. Aha! There we go. Yeah. Anybody know who this is? Yet? I'll give you a hint. It's a Lupus warrior. That's a big hint, you guys. Do you know any Lupus warriors? Alright. What is our total at? Okay, so we are still looking to get to that first giveaway. That first giveaway amount. We will be giving away a Steam key, a random Steam key that we got from Game Onto End Lupus. The very kind people at the Game Onto End Lupus Discord gave us some Steam keys. So every $100 that we raise for this charity, we are going to we're going to give away a Steam key for every $100 we raise. A Lupus warrior, my guess is medieval Hungarian stomach pumps is way off. Yes. Morena Bagarin. Oh, and Nara? Okay. I will take that as a compliment. 1959 and 1960. Yep, those are the versions of the Journey to the Center of the Earth and the Time Machine that we saw. So, this is, yeah, it's a Lupus warrior. Let's get some of these pieces up a bit further. And maybe we can get some clues. Okay. Aha. Guys, I am way worse at this than I remember being last time I did a puzzle. Yay! Let's see. Eyebrows, forehead, lips, mouth, nose. Aha, there's a nose. There's the rest of a nose. Huh? Anything yet? Sparking some familiarity. Who's that girl? And who's this girl? This is part of an arm. Yep, that's definitely an arm. Let's check in. Ooh, nose. Yep, it's a nose. It's a nose. And a chin somewhere. Like nose and chin. Cheeks. It's a whole face. New. Alrighty. Some lovely music. Some lovely, lovely music that we've got to listen to. And there we go. There's some butterflies. There are some. Let's see. Let's pull that out. I know who that is. Whoa. Alright. That is like fingers. Uh-huh. Totally got fingers doing a peace sign. Aha. Ah, there's the peace sign. I knew I could do it. Oh, it's a singer to All the Kids Are Into, Olivia Rodrigo and Katharine Hepburn on the other side. Aw, hear that, Shorty? You look like Katharine Hepburn. Uh-huh. It is actually. Can you guys see it? It's this is LaShorty Games, one of our puzzlers, and Puzzle Better, me. We recently were able to hang out. LaShorty came to visit me for about 5 days, and we hung out and had lots of sleepover fun. She brought her cats. We had tons of fun together, and I miss her already. And she just came to visit me very recently. And oops, there we go. And we were able to take this picture. She got me this tiara and necklace as a cosplay, and it was a super fun, amazing time. Let me bring some of these pieces up that may have been just a little bit too low to really. Oh, there's some hiding pieces too. That's fun. Aha, there's my face. So yeah, guys, it's me. Big surprise. It is me and LaShorty, and we are wearing our Game On to End Lupus shirts, and I'm wearing my the cosplay that she got for me because she says I'm her queen bee. She got me like a bunch of cool presents, and I got her a bunch of cool presents because we hadn't shipped each other our Christmas gifts, and I still had her other gifts, special occasion gifts. So we just held on to all of them and exchanged like 5 gifts. You guys, that was legit fun. We got to exchange like 5 gifts. I'd be like, oh, this was for this special occasion. Well, this was for this special occasion. Oh, you shouldn't have. It was great fun. So. Ah, there's my face. Who knew? That was you? Oh boy, I was way off. Maybe I meant the other way around. I always read the chat backwards, so I get one joke and then like I have to like unget it or get one reference and then I have to like double back and figure it out. Yes, that's me. Well, this one must be LaShorty. Here it is. There she is. Who's that girl? It's LaShorty. So it'll be much quicker as we go through this, and I will try my very, very best to continue to hang out and play. If I don't get to do Final Fantasy tonight, if I'm like, okay, this really took a long time and I want to give LaShorty the reins, and it's okay, I will revamp and do the Final Fantasy next week Friday at the same time. Come on at 8 and do next week Friday. So we'll see how, maybe we'll take a little vote when we get done with this puzzle. We'll see what we can do for the next puzzle and figure it out. We will puzzle it together, folks, and it's going to be great. This has got to be like my hair coming down somewhere. There it is. Okay. I can do this, guys. Okay. Shorty says be right back. Okay, no worries. Sorry, I spilled my coffee drink and it was a mess. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. Well, we are still working on this puzzle and we are gaming on to End Lupus. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us and hanging out and just chilling here in this very cozy, finger-friendly stream. I had to switch to more of a finger-friendly stream. I had all these 2D platformers that I normally play and was planning on doing, but the Lupus Flare kind of got me in the fingers. Got me where it hurts, so I had to adjust, and this was an adjustment that I made. Yeah, so staying flexible. This has to be somewhere in between here. Oh, I guess there. I promise I was just giving I was doing, this is my hand, okay? And I'm doing like a little peace sign. It's a peace sign. It's totally cool. Totally fine, you guys. I don't know where these butterflies are. So they're going to be the one thing that trips me up the most. It's like, where are the butterflies? You guys still having fun? Hopefully you are. I see. Kakalico says, there's a video that adds lyrics to music in Super Mario World theme. To this day, I can't hear the track without thinking of the lyrics. I have not ever heard lyrics to a Super Mario World theme that anybody ever came up with, but that sounds super fun and interesting. You should send that to me. I would love to hear it. It says, you can do this puzzle better. You don't have to believe in yourself because I believe in you. Aw. I know you do, buddy. Oh, I accidentally took that piece. I don't know how I did that. I don't even know where it goes. It's part of a big butterfly or little butterfly. So the person who added all the butterflies and the background to this was Simon Ashtier. Are you still around, Simon? How did you do all the backgrounding and stuff? I know that it didn't take too long. We were doing like a work and learn and we all did it, and you came up with all of these butterflies. And oh, is the piano too loud? Okay. I can turn that down a bit. There we go. I just wanted to know how you came up with all the butterflies. Hopefully people have been able to hear me overall. I didn't know it was too loud. Is that better? Right, you made this background, and then the little dots and that is what we used for our big poster, and it was gorgeous. And then Simon incorporated that same background into the picture so that we could have a nice background here. And so this is the same background as we did with the poster. And aha, there's my peace sign. What program did you use? Simon was the question. And how did you make the butterflies? Aha, there's my hair. We did it. Ah, that's your arm. Aha. There's butterflies everywhere. Let's see if we can't find some of these other pieces more readily now. You copied and pasted all the butterflies? I thought you made the butterflies. Okay. Pulling out sometimes makes it easier to figure out what's going on in the greater puzzle, to puzzle it better. I said puzzle it better. Didn't do it on purpose, but I'm trying to pretend like I did. I made the butterfly using a 3D program I know called Animator. I made one with its wings straight, one with its wings up, wings down, wings back, and back and up, and then copied and pasted a bunch of them and scaled them bigger and smaller, rotating them around at different angles. Yeah, so like this one might be like a similar, like a couple of these just look like in like the 3D software, you could just change the angle and yeah. But we thought it would be cute to take a picture together with our Game On to End Lupus shirts and then put the butterflies that can represent some of the lupus purple for lupus awareness. And Frog's theme, yay! Simon went out with his butterfly net, says C. Small, captured and photographed and released each individual one, then copied and pasted the images. Okay. I knew it was something like that. I'm okay with switching to Final Fantasy. We're almost done, honey. We're almost done. Shorty, you and I got this. Once we get to the end, it goes real quick on a lot of jigsaw puzzles because there's only so many spaces that things can go. So I totally know that we can do this. It's going to be quick, easy, fast-paced, wonderful, and we're going to puzzle it. Yep. There we go. There's the rest of your hair. The rest of my hair is coming together. Our hair. Our collective hairs. All right. Yeah, it's gonna start to go really fast as we lock down some of these last pieces. I'm gonna pull out again so I can find like the rest of my hair pieces. It's kind of fun. I do like, you gotta love a good puzzle. Always. I love a good puzzle. Do you love a good puzzle? I think we all do. All right, here we go. let's zero in on the last of these. My hair's got to be somewhere around here. Aha, that's the last part of the shirt. So I can see part of a butterfly here. Let's see if I can get part of a butterfly. There you go. It's kind of weird to do a puzzle of yourself. I will freely admit, did not anticipate how weird this would be. Like, that's my hair right there that I'm putting together as a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we got the Faxanadu piece. Sadly, I'm getting a headache. Oh no. What if you get to the end and there's one piece missing? Oh, that's the worst. One piece missing at the end of the puzzle? Then we can't puzzle it better, and we let go. Also, Pumpkin is going crazy, crying out, and will not give me a clue what she needs. Oh, and Pumpkin is LaShorty Games' cat, one of her two cats. She's got Pumpkin and Gravity, and yeah, sometimes they came on the trip, and they lived in a tent outside the house for a little bit, and they had their own special special cat sanctuary, and it was fun. That is not your hair. It's an abstract representation of your hair. Oh, I mean, fair point, say small. I need to do some grocery shopping, but I'll listen on mobile. Good luck with the puzzle and the game time. Hopefully. Send me the link and I'll pitch in. Yeah, you have the picture, right? I will send you the link. Let me go over to the DM. Let me go in OBS and throw the be right back. And this that you're listening to is a chiptune made by Seven Castle Forest, our very, very talented chiptune artist. Let me go on Discord and message C Small. I think this is the link. Let me send invite and then go to the puzzle, invite, copy. Yeah, if you know me on Discord, you could, and you're on and you want to help out with the puzzle, I could probably send you the picture. That's a whole thing. So yeah, I could do that. And please don't forget to donate if you can. We haven't really talked as much about Lupus in the last little bit because we're very puzzle focused, but we are collecting donations for jigsaw puzzles. Oh, and I've got to let my dog Darby out for a moment, so I'll be back and enjoy the Be Right Back music. And while we get C Small hooked up with, oh, C Small says I'm waiting for payday so I can make a much larger donation. That is fair. And Simon even has his payday stream coming up tomorrow. All right, let me let Darby out. I'll be right back. And I'm back, and the cat's already in my chair because, of course, he is. Uh, Spice. So my kitty Spice likes to go in my chair if I get up for any amount of time. Um, okay, so now we've got hopefully see small. Were you able to make it in? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Uh, are you ready to make my face? I actually already did my face, but you can make all the butterflies and LaShorty games as some of her hair and more butterflies. So good stuff. I know that's what you thought you were doing today. You were like, you know what? I think I'm gonna build puzzle better. Uh, it's funny. Oh, and there's Darby needing to get let in. Am I gonna have a chance to get the seat to myself? Tune in to find out. Aha, and this Anon G378 uh, is uh, is this you, C Small? I think it's you. That's who I sent it to, so hopefully. Uh, and you have the picture. So in order to use this, you need to all sort of have a copy of the picture and share the picture with each other, I guess, to make that happen. Uh, yeah. Oh, there you go. And does anybody do any jigsaw puzzles like on their own time? Anybody a jigsaw puzzle fan? That you just like it. I find them relaxing, especially during like the holidays. I'll always have one sort of out on the table if there's gathering together of people around, the winter holidays, and just have a big jigsaw puzzle out for folks to put in a piece here or there, and it can be a fun uh, group activity that way. Um, that's interesting verification. You can just join in other modes. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, it must be you. It is you. We used to do them over vacations with my grandmother. Set one up and pick at it all week. Exactly. Yeah, just love to sort of uh, put in a piece here, put in a piece there. Kind of relaxing when a lot of busy things are happening. Can just uh, let's see. Did we leave any pieces out? I always have to like bring pieces in from afar, because otherwise they'll get sort of uh, lost in the shuffle. There'll be like one piece way out there that just never got placed. But I can zoom in more if I make sure I've got all the pieces. Yeah. One time I did a 1,000 piece puzzle. This is only like 300 some pieces because we just wanted to kind of do it. And one time I did a 1,000-piece puzzle that was like blue sky on a blue ocean with a blue whale. It was really just all blue. It was a completely all blue puzzle, kind of a joke puzzle, and nobody thought that I would do it. And I was like, okay, challenge accepted. And I totally did this joke puzzle, and I had fun with it, actually. I very much liked doing the all blue puzzle. It felt very satisfying at the end when the pieces came together. Sigh, more internet hiccups. Oh, sorry, Sod. Hopefully they resolve. And youtube.com/c/Karen Puzzles. Okay. There's a fun YouTube channel all about jigsaws, and that's what it is. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't do a lot of YouTube. I don't not do a lot of YouTube. I guess I usually wait for someone to find something cool and end up sharing it with me. That way I don't have to go YouTube searching. Usually I have enough friends who are finding interesting things on YouTube and want to share them. Yeah. So I'm seeing different shades of purple, and that's really what's informing where I'm trying the last pieces here. Like this is like a really light, kind of like pale purple, and I can kind of tell that that's going to be one of the LaShorty purples comparatively. So that'll help finish this off, hopefully, more quickly. Hopefully. That's the hope. Well, let's see how well that plays into reality here. Yeah. But let me put the music back on. Right, we were missing the music. And let me know if it's too loud. Definitely don't. We would like the music to sort of help set the mood, but don't want it to take over. So if it's still too loud, give me a heads up, and I will work on doing something about it. We've got a few pieces left. Not a heck of a lot, but a few pieces to puzzle. As we game on to End Lupus. It was really fun to take this picture. It was really fun to hang out with LaShorty Games and have her come and visit with me. We've got to do that again so very soon. Don't want it before I see. See my girly again. Yeah. Definitely. We're almost done here, you guys. We can get these last few pieces in, and it's going to be a very cool puzzle. We've already kind of revealed what it is, because apparently I just can't be trusted. Just kidding. Not to get all excited about things. So, yeah, we're getting so much closer. Yay! All right. If anybody would like to, oh my gosh, there's a big donation, and I don't know who did it. I will have to check this out. Hold on. We're gonna check the Tiltify, you guys. Whoa! All of a sudden, I am very close to. Okay. I think in my OBS, I have to like get the overlay up above there so I can see. Anonymous donation of $100. Oh no, anonymous! Thank you, Hot Figgins. That's awesome! Yay! I think it was anonymous. I'm looking at it. Okay. Jazz Cat, welcome on in. Hey. Welcome on in. Happy GOTEL. Jazz Cat is a fellow Lupus warrior. Can we do a shout out to her? So, yes. Can do a shout out to Jazz Cat. She is a fellow Lupus warrior who is streaming for GOTEL, just like us. And we're huge supporters of each other. We found each other last GOTEL, or maybe 2 GOTELs ago. And you're, struggling with lupus. I'm struggling with lupus, and both so interested in finding a cure. She likes to stream some cozy games, and she's just a really sweet, fun girl. Yeah, of course. Heck yeah. Thank you, whoever anonymous donor of this. Such an important cause. So, such an important cause, you guys. Finishing up this beautiful puzzle. No, not this lovely puzzle that was made for us, and it happens to be a picture of, as you guys can see, me and LaShorty Games. That was put together. Yay! We finished the puzzle. We puzzled it. Yay! Heck yes! Almost triggers the second Steam giveaway. Oh yeah, we can do the Steam giveaway. If you are interested in a Steam key, right, for the first one, just put in the what are my emojis that everybody can put in, or do exclamation point something. Chat, help me out. Just let me know if you're interested. We'll give it like 5 minutes, and then we'll run a roll a dice. Who has the Steam keys? I think that's you, Simon. You were gonna roll a dice for us. Okay, you made a list of everyone in chat who's not on the stream team, and oh, thank you. How have you been, Puzzle? I try to lurk and catch you in live. I have been struggling with a flare lately, like probably the worst flare I've had in years, and it's got skin, blood with anemia, muscles, bones, the usual suspects of this flare. So unfortunately, I had to end up changing some of the things that I was planning on streaming. Normally, I stream like retro 2D platformers running around as Shantae or as a cute little kitten trying to find her mom, or things like that. But I had to switch to sort of turn-based things because my fingers aren't doing so well. But as a fellow lupus warrior, you know what it's like to sort of soldier on and do the things. Ooh, ready to roll the dice and find a winner. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for that, Jazz Cat, and thank you, Simon. Yeah, roll the dice and we can determine the winner. Yay! It's a see small. Oh, it's a photo of Puzzle and LaShorty. It is. And Simon Asher made the butterflies from a reference photo, and he put it in his 3D software animator and picked different positions and different sizes and used the background that LaShorty had made for our poster, and lo and behold, yay! And drumroll, let's see the winner. Roll the dice. So proud of you for still showing up, but it's also okay to prioritize you. Well, I have an amazing group of friends. Oh yeah, rolling. That's right. Thank you, Extra. Drum roll, please. The winner is Belgian Ruffles. Okay, very cool. If you are around Ruffles, or I know Cola, you know him too. So, because you guys have played the Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer together and things like that, you could let him know and send him the Steam key. And just, yeah, whoever's in chat, we are giving this away. Random Steam key. So, I will leave that in your capable hands, Sod, and delegate that to you, because you know him the best. Very cool. Yay, congratulations. So we're sort of new at this whole targets, and we don't have any like sort of particular everything's manual. We don't have any like bots that do this for us, so thank you for your patience, and we're so excited that that everybody's here. This is the Tiltify link, and that is for donations to the Lupus Foundation of America, particularly for their research grants. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but one grant that really caught my eye is there is a science grant that got given to somebody, I forgot the name of the researcher, but she's out of Johns Hopkins, and researching pediatrics, so less than 18 years old, diagnosis, early diagnosis. How can we diagnose lupus earlier? And I will take a moment to share just a little story. Okay, I can get on the Final Fantasy OBS. Thank you so much for doing the puzzle with me, LaShorty, and thank you so much for doing the puzzle with me, C Small. You guys rock. And also, yeah, if someone donates $15 more, we hit 200, and that triggers a second giveaway. And it increases your chances of winning because then Raffles is out of the running. So if anyone would like to donate $15 to this worthy cause, we can, yeah, thanks for helping with the puzzle. You helped us puzzle it better. That's my puzzle butter emoji. That's really cool. Yeah, right there. See, it's a little puzzle piece that's like the butter on a piece of bread. So generally when I am streaming, I have butterfingers a lot. So it's going to be kind of the joke. You know, like when I fall like to my doom, when I fall to an early death, you can throw the little butter emoji, and I had butter fingers. I don't know. But anyway, here's my story. If you want to show a spin the wheel visual, you use spinthewheel.app. Okay. Yeah, LaShorty, if you're still around, I know you're like the app person, or Simon or Cola. You guys are like the visuals kind of people that really help me out with all of that stuff. So if anyone of you guys wants to look into that, spinthewheel.app, and then my brain will refocus on my story, which I totally forgot what it was going to be about. Pediatric lupus. So, when I was young, I do believe that I've been fighting lupus since I was a teenager, and would have been a case of pediatric lupus. But it isn't easy to diagnose at young ages. It honestly can take up to a decade, longer, even as an adult, to get diagnosed, because lupus mimics so many other diseases. So, when I first started getting sick and I was sort of a teenager, people thought, oh, maybe she just has mono. I was very tired. Oh, are you fatigued? Okay. No, I don't have mono. Or maybe it's this chronic fatigue syndrome thing, and there was nobody really able to help. And I grew up really poor, and it was a free clinic. So no one ever looked into it. So it was kind of a challenge. And then later on, I went to college, and the only thing that was really off was they found my thyroid was really off. And so, okay, there's this thing in my thyroid, and oh, you have autoimmune antibodies to it. Okay, you have this thing called Graves' disease. So when I had my thyroid irradiated by the time I was in my mid-20s, and then that sort of triggered what I know now is a flare. And at that point, it wasn't a pediatric case anymore, but this actual study that is being funded by the Lupus Foundation of America via grant is looking into what could have helped me as a kid. And that's just earth-shattering, really, to think that somebody could find a way to detect this earlier, to test for and start to help before my college days. After my thyroid, when I went into flare, it ended up affecting my muscles, and then they thought it was fibromyalgia. Oh, you've got that too now. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's a made-up illness. Oh, okay, so I'm going crazy, So it took more years later, and okay, now you've got this, autoimmune in this other system, that other system, and finally, enough stuff went wrong that rheumatology finally said, okay, well, let's start treating for lupus, even though the one test that zeroes in on if it's lupus or not is totally random when it starts showing up as positive. So it wasn't until about 5 years after I was already being treated specifically for lupus that test came back and said, oh, hey, you know that thing? It was lupus. And that was officially years and years ago now, but it's something I've been struggling with for decades. And to think that we could be part of funding something that could help someone like me back when it would have made a huge impact on my young life. Yeah, I want to be in on that. I want to make a difference there. So that's why I'm here, y'all. All right, we ready for some Final Fantasy? I'm ready for some Final Fantasy. All right, let's get the music. And thanks again for helping out with the puzzle. It's so fun. And we puzzled it better. So I'm very excited about that. And again, the $100 anonymous donation. Thank you so far for the stream. We have White Mage suggestion by C Small. Weeble Spleen passed on his suggestion to Sod. So Cola, you gotta pick my character. And then we have two other characters. I could roll a dice. Do you still have that dice handy to roll? Oh, we've got a raid coming in. Yay! Okay, hi Raze. Oh my gosh, Raze, girl, what's up? Oh, welcome on in. Raze 78 and Party. That's so exciting. Thank you so much for the raid. Wasn't expecting that. It's so cool. And we gave you a shout out already. Okay, awesome sauce. Thank you. Thanks, Cole. You're really on top of that. Very cool. Ooh, you got 2 shout outs. Thanks, Shorty. We're really on top of it here at Puzzle Letter. Well, so welcome on in, everybody. I am Puzzle Letter. I am a mostly retro streamer or retro-like games, like 2D platformers that are in the retro style. And today what we're doing is we're raising funds for the Lupus Foundation of America via the grand fundraiser this month of May called Game On to End Lupus, or GOTEL. Hey, it's going all right. We're raising money for Game On to End Lupus. And this is a charity that benefits the Lupus Foundation of America's research grant fund. So actually funding scientific research that goes towards finding a cure for lupus, of which is of absolute importance to me because I have lupus. I am a lupus warrior who is struggling with this disease that is an autoimmune disease that has your body attacking itself in any organ system. And yeah, so I appreciate you bringing the raid on in. And we are very focused in on helping this cause. And by we, I mean LaShorty Games, Simon Ashtier, Kakalakola, C Small 451, Seven Castle Forest, and G Force have all band together. And I'll put it, the only place I have the is my Be Right Back screen. So that's the only place I have the big chart. I should have made like a whole page that was just the chart. So if anybody thinks of doing that in OBS, who's in the group, that would be great. So the group of, how many of that is? 4, 5, 6, 7. The group of the 7 of us. Let me bring down the farm tune just a little bit. So the 7 of us are, this is our first weeks of the schedule. We're going to be coming out with a schedule every week. Oh, hi, Ducking. Hey, it is puzzle. We just finished a actual puzzle um of LaShorty Games and I. Uh, we were visiting each other, so this day a grand puzzle, and now we are figuring out. Oh, there was a crash. What was that? Was that crash? I don't know what that was. Hold on. Let me go back to the other screen on I don't know. Something happened in my thing. Oh, hi, Sir HC Man. Welcome on in. Very cool. Um, I feel embarrassed that I was not already following you. Oh my gosh, I don't stream like that often. So, and then when I do, it's in chunks. Partially because of this disease. So I have lupus, and sometimes when my fingers are working really well, and I'm not in flare, I want to stream so much. So I'll stream. Uh, Simon and I beat like every co-op. Ninja Turtles beat 'em up that is in the Cowabunga collection, and we did like 2 or 3 of them in one single stream. Like that's how good my fingers were. It's the best they've ever been on a stream. But sometimes I do like 2D platformers and retro style stuff. And other times, like right now when I'm in Flare, it's almost impossible to stream. So you can see I'm only doing one stream this week, and this is it. The rest of my team is taking on like the the harder work of streaming multiple days and just filling in all the gaps and doing like a bit more adventurous type games. Right now, I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy 1, and the incentive that we have going is. Simon says we beat 'em ups from the Cowabunga collection and then some, backwards and in heels. Oh my gosh, Red! Have a wonderful stream while I eat my dinner. Thank you so much. You were in like half the stream. You just don't know it. You were the musical background to our jigsaw puzzle. I went and found that like 85 piano tune thing that you have on YouTube, and you were totally like all of your retro piano tunes were the background to my puzzle. So you were here, not only in spirit, but in musical talent. So yay, heart. We adore you, and we gave you a shout out to and talked about your business, Pixelpon Productions. So you're always in our hearts. Yes, if you do that and send me an MP3, that will be like my jigsaw puzzle like theme tune, and I will put it like as an audio in the jigsaw puzzle, like in OBS, and your beautiful music can be enjoyed by all. Just we heard Donkey Kong, we heard the Frog song, we heard Mario, just so many great tunes in there. Red, just honestly, you're so talented, and if you want somebody to handle the camera work on, that actually knows about games, that actually cares about telling your story, Pixelpon's the way to go. Honestly. Anyway, sorry, I get all gushy. I can't help it. I adore my friends, and all of my best friends are doing this with me. The people that are on this poster are some of my very best friends online, and care about when I told them I had to switch up my games and, like I wasn't going to be able to do a lot, nothing but support. You're in Flare, we got you. Any of the posters and things that went out, I did not, my voice went into that because I was like directing, but none of my clicking went into that. My fingers couldn't handle it. Saad took over on the visuals, Simon took over on the visuals, everybody helped me piece all of this together. And LaShorty is an amazing leader. She put together a website, got us all set up with the Tiltify. Just every single person on this team cares about finding a cure for lupus. They care about me and my struggle with it, and I do feel like Red is kind of part of the team because I knew I was going to use your music. So even though you're not doing like a stream, you're always here with us. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. All right. Who's ready for some Final Fantasy, guys? We have to figure out the characters. So that says high heels or platforms, because I do platformers. Ha! Very cool. But Saad, you still have to pick one of my characters, and if we get another donation, whoever donates gets to pick my character, and I'm going to name it after you. So you also have to tell me if you want it to be Cola or if you want it to be Saad. Or I can name it after Weebles because he donated it, so I can just call it Weeble, or I can call the character Spleen, I suppose. So I know I've got the "We'll be right back" screen on, but here's my Final Fantasy. I can pull it up, and we can listen to the Final Fantasy music for just a minute and see if we get, after another $15 in donations to this amazing cause, we name it Spleen. Okay. Yeah. So one of my characters is definitely going to be named Spleen. Oh, for Weeble, it's a fighter named Wisely. Oh, okay. I can't name it Spleen. Okay. We're going to name him Wisely. So we're going to do a fighter. We have a fighter, and C Small said a white mage. It's going to be named Zach after Zach from Absolutely the Best podcast, A Work in Progress. And he had the first donation before I even had the stream. So that's the other character. So we've got two of our characters. That's going to be okay. And Simon, are you still there? Would you be able to roll a dice for a die, just a single one, to figure out? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 characters. So a D6. And oh, hi, Game Enjoyer. How are you doing? I have been doing well overall, but right now I am in a lupus flare, and we are fundraising for the Lupus Foundation of America, so it's kind of fitting. Okay, another warrior. And what should we name this warrior? Anubis flare. No, lupus. So we are fundraising for Game On to end lupus. And a lupus flare is a time when, and I didn't explain this, so a flare is a time when the lupus is more active and your body's immune cells are attacking different organ systems because they're detecting them as foreign. So foreign means like your immune system attacks germs, it attacks, infections, and it thinks that your normal body tissue, it thinks that, let's say, your blood, your muscles, your bones, your liver, your kidneys, thinks that those are germs, and it'll start attacking them and mounting an immune response against them, which leads to dysfunction. So let's say the lupus is attacking your blood, which right now it is. It can make you anemic because it affects how your blood cells are shaped, and how they're shaped determines whether they're going to be able to pick up iron. So then you become iron deficient, and it doesn't matter how much extra iron you take, it doesn't fix the anemia. So I'm actually going in for an iron infusion in the next couple of weeks, which is where they put an IV in and stick a whole bunch of iron all up inside you. and overwhelm it so much that it has to take up some more. And hopefully that'll help the anemia. There is no cure for lupus. So right now, some of the research is taking a look at how to identify it sooner and how to cure it. Basically, all they can do is, if the lupus is attacking a particular organ, they can kind of treat that organ. And the other thing that they can do is lower your immune system, because if your immune system is lower, then it's not attacking itself as much. So they put you on immunosuppressants, everything from very minor immunosuppressants to very heavy-duty, hardcore immunosuppressants that you have to go to the hospital every 4 weeks to get put inside you via IV. And honestly, guys, that's what stage I'm at. I go to the hospital every 4 weeks and I get immunosuppressants infused into my body. And this group of awesome people, usually LaShorty and Simon and Saad, Kakalakola, hang out with me while I'm getting that done every 4 weeks. And getting immunosuppressants sort of put up in there. And so I can't really be around a lot of people because my immune system's so bad. So having my online community, my close friends is that much more important. And that's why I am here raising funds with a lot of the online community, a lot of our retro gang, retro pals, and counting on you guys to continue to help and fund. Yay. Okay. So that was the spiel. And it's okay. No worries. We are gonna play some Final Fantasy. Okay, let's catch up on chat first. Okay. Let me see. If anybody wants to come in and chat and talk and hang out, we'd love to hear what you're doing. Oh, it's perfect timing. I am playing the Pixel Remaster with the quality of life updates on. So I beat this game a couple times, like 20 years ago. I loved it, and I remember almost nothing about it. So I'm playing it with the updates on this time. I want to get as much of the game going as I can, as long as my fingers last. I want the viewers and the donors to see as much of it as we can. And I'm in a lupus flare, so my fingers are only going to last so long before they have to stop. And I've been going since 8. Usually I have a maximum of like an hour or 2 to stream. This time around I am going a lot longer. So I'm putting that in. And so if you wonder why I'm like turning off things like some monster encounters or looking at the mini map and doing all these, I am not used to playing games like this, but I'm going to do it this time to try to get through as much of Final Fantasy as possible. So if anybody wanted to know why, that is why. Okay. All right, let's get going. And there's a link up at the top that is pinned for donations to the Lupus Foundation of America. And it's a really important cause, and please donate if you can. Okay. All right, see small. Let's see. Excellent, going up and catching up on chat. So Red says, I just crushed a fancy cheeseburger and fries that Ducks made me. I'm seriously debating ice cream. Ice cream? This sounds like a serious debate. Go and eat some ice cream and then decide, says Simon. Fancy. Did it have glitter and rhinestones? You probably shouldn't eat those, says C Small. And I definitely think you should eat the ice cream, Red. Yes, definitely do that. And I think, C Small, you're thinking of glitter and rhinestones because the cosplay that I had on for the picture that we did of the jigsaw, it was a tiara, and there was glitter and rhinestones and butterflies. It was crazy cool. And again, that's okay, game enjoyer. We're here bringing awareness. So I am talking about this cause to hopefully get people to think about, to learn more about lupus, even just to spread awareness and spread good information. If you have any questions about lupus, I am an expert. I've been dealing with this for a couple decades, and I would love to chat with you about it. So let's do that. What are we at? Wisely the warrior, another warrior, and Zach the white mage. So yeah, those are the 3 characters so far. So I can start on those. I'm going to do a new game. So name, select a name for the character. Okay. Enter to close. Why is my controller not working? Okay. I can type it out. So this is Zach from Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. I'm going to hit enter to confirm Zach. Some characters and symbols may not display properly. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so my next character is another warrior. How do I change the class? Okay, so warrior, change the class. Second warrior, whose name is Wisely, and this was from Weeblesplain's donation. He got to pick wisely. So name, and then his name is Wisely. Oh no, this one was just another one. The white mage is named Wisely, right? Okay. So let me fix that. So we have white mage next, and this one's name is Wisely. Okay, when I beat this, I had like just a regular party. I think I had fighter and thief and white mage, black mage, and then another time I had a red mage in there. But again, that was like 20 years ago. So we're gonna see how I do. Who wants to name Lupus Poopus? Sorry. LaShorty Game says 850 and her followers say Lupus Poopus or Stupid Lupus. Yes. Very true. Oh, thank you. I'm doing amazing. Important news. I put color changing Hot Wheels Batmobile in the freezer to see how black it would get. The answer, really black. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get to see. Okay, I need pictures. You must send. Yes, and LaShorty said the same thing. Show it. Actually, I will load it for my stream to share. Cosplay? Oh, I thought you just wore tiaras sometimes. Oh, yeah. I totally. LaShorty came and visited me, stayed with me for 5 days, brought me presents, a cool coffee mug container thing, like a double-walled thing that said I was her queen bee. And then she got me a tiara and a necklace, and we did pictures with our Game On to End Lupus t-shirts, and then we turned it into a jigsaw. Then we did the jigsaw, and we revealed the picture, and it had a bunch of pretty butterflies that Simon Ashtier had put in there. It was very cool. Indeed. Okay. You'll do great. I believe in you. I thought Wisely was supposed to be the warrior. Oh. Was it? Did anybody name the white mage? Okay. So, was the white mage supposed to be Zach? Okay. I can fix that. Okay. White mage. Enter. Okay. White mage named Zach. A warrior named Wisely. Another warrior. Is anybody? White mages? No, not that Zach. I got it right this time. Okay. Would anybody like to come up with a name for our other warrior? And then we've got to roll the dice or the die and a six roll. And it was supposed to be Blue from Gamers Week podcast, but she donated and ran. So we thanked for the donation, but now we need another character. So I need a name for this character, and then rolling a die. Which one's the plural? I don't know. English is my second language, you guys. I don't know if you knew this, but Spanish is my first language, and there are some things that just don't click in my brain sometimes. For real. Blue is a trivia master, so I'd make her a monk, like a master of the blue gi. Oh, that's a perfect idea. Let's do that. Okay. I don't think I've ever played as the monk in this. I played as the monk a lot in Final Fantasy V, where you have all the classes, you could upgrade everybody, and then I just like stuck with the monk for the longest time. Maybe I did play. It was such a long time ago, like 20 years. Okay. Worst case scenario. Wait. 4 white mages name. You up, give, gonna, and never. The name Blue. Okay. Good call, Simon. I love that. So we just need a name for the warrior. Simon, you rolled that one for us. Did you have any names? Or Red, you could come up with a name. Somebody come up with a name for me for warrior number 2. Okay, well, I mean, warriors do wear red. I can name you Red. And this one's gonna be a monk. I'm gonna name this one Blue. Okay, let's get going. Get this thing moving. Alright, how does that look, guys? Yeah? I will type every name in the baby book and roll a 735-sided die. Give me a few hours. Otherwise, I'm going to start naming it things like Bubsy, Gannon, Bradley, Badger, Chonky the Unicorn. Oh my gosh, I love Chonky your unicorn. I use that emoji. I think I use it more than my froggy emojis. I just throw Chonky up there as often as I possibly can. Like, I'm still subscribed to the Pixelpon channel so I can use Chonky. TBH. Like, I need that Chonky emoji. It is. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. I already did this. Okay. I selected all the names. Everything's good. Confirm. Oh, there's a done button. Hold on. Done. begin with this party. So I've got Zach, Wisely, Red, and Blue. And I have no idea how this party is going to do. It's in the order of as to the best of my ability, and random. I chose none of these. They were all chosen for me. So let's begin. Yay! Oh, see, Small has Chonky. You're also same as me. Still subscribed to Pixelpon. You can get Chonky. Red says Bradley the Badger. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. We're gonna say a world shrouded in darkness. We've got a desert. Not a dessert, but that's for Red to eat. The winds die. There's this tower in the desert. World shrouded in darkness. We've got towns. Towns abound. That's right. Pixelpon isn't gone. It's just on hiatus. We're gonna see Miss Redox PDX. I'm glad Chonky makes you happy. It does make me happy. The earth decays. Oh, I love how beautiful this looks. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. In the hands of each was clutched a crystal. We've got a blue crystal, a green, a red, and kind of an orange. Got these 4 crystals. I know, they really did, right, Race? They made it look really nice in the Pixel remaster. Holy smokes. If I had seen that on the NES back in the day, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. 4 reels. A world covered in dessert still sounds great. It sounds like a great opening fantasy story hook. I know, right? That's amazing. Sadly, I finally did unsubscribe to Ren. Figured 2 years was long enough. I know. Aw, big hearts though. Pixelpon is just doing a Live Across the US tour. Or Live Across the US. Yeah, you guys are getting shows everywhere and doing the things. We're so proud of you guys. Pretend we're a band and we're just on tour, and it makes it sound super cool. It does. That's what happens when Emily goes on tour. Difference is I go follow her around the East Coast. Yeah, you do. I always like when you take videos of and things and announce to us when Emily Henry, your friend, who is a really talented musician and singer, goes around on her tour. It's very cool, bud. And Red says, we're on the West Coast. Yeah, you probably catch when she's on the West Coast. Speaking of which, Emily's Kickstarter was successful. $60,000 out of $45,000. Oh my gosh, congrats. That's amazing. So that's for her album, right? The Kickstarter is for her new album. So she's going to be making that music. And yeah, just definitely check out. Yes, awesome. Yeah, put her Bandcamp up there. Definitely check out her music. Super talented, friend of C Smalls, and just yeah, good music. That is awesome. That's right, Todd. Alright, let's get this thing going. Alright. Oops, I'm using the wrong controller. My bad. I use these 8BitDo minis. They are 30% smaller and 10% lighter than the average controller, and they really have completely changed how long I can normally game when I'm not in Flare. That's how I was able to do a lot of the gaming that I've been doing lately, is this mini controllers. I found out I have really little hands. So it's just like the perfect size for me. It's like a little kid controller, but I can actually reach the buttons. So it's got this whole thing. Mini map on and off is going to be this. And it's big and little and medium. Okay. And let's see what the different buttons do. Oop, this switches my people. But I'm playing as Zach, so let's check out the castle. Shall we? Castle Cornelia. Is it Castle Cornelia? And then I walked out immediately. Yeah, this is the speed run, you guys. If we were looking for how much I can play, how quickly, this is the way to go, right? The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. All right, those crystals. Could it be? Yeah, bro. Obvious. All right. Yep. All right. Same thing. Let's get to it. Oh, hey, when did we hit 200? I don't know. We got another anonymous $25 donation. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. I don't know how that happened. Wow. GG's, everybody. I am almost at my goal. You guys, this is my goal for the month, so I'm going to have to rethink my goals. We're going to have stretch goals. We do have one giant stretch goal, but I'm going to let LaShorty Games tell you guys about that because it's her challenge and her goal. So I'm going to wait until I raid into her and then she'll tell you guys about it. It is super fun, super cool, and awesome sauce. Okay, I don't know. We need to have another giveaway. Oh yeah, we got to stop and do the giveaway. So every $100 that we get in donations, we have these Steam keys that were given to us by GOTEL, and so we're going to use them as every $100 that we raise. We are giving away a random Steam key for a game, and so if you're interested in a Steam key and are active in chat right now, can you say like the word Steam in the chat? We'll give it a couple minutes of gameplay, and then anybody who wrote the word Steam in the chat, if you're interested in a Steam key, so like and not me, but like I'm gonna write it in chat. Just write this. Steam. Like that. And then we'll count you, and then we'll roll a die and give away the Steam key in like 5 minutes. But thank you, everybody, for whoever was the anonymous donation. That's really cool. Okay, I don't know how to get a hold of some of these people, and I'm not sure that everybody's interested, so let's try this. If you're interested in a random Steam key. Oh, we can DM them on Twitch. Okay, so we'll do it that way. Simon, go ahead and roll, and we'll send you a whisper with your Steam key if you're in chat right now. And yeah, okay. It says RT is going to give me the pause menu. Let me look at the controls again while we're doing this. Thanks, Red. Okay, so B is back. Run, press and hold B. Okay. Open and close menu. Auto battle on and off. I will be using that to get battles a little bit quicker probably, just so that we can get through some of the game while I'm reading chat and everything. And, you know, I may end up doing this one again next Friday because I've barely gotten started and it's kind of almost time to pass the reins on to LaShorty. My hands are going to hold out for a little bit, so I'll get as much of the gameplay as I can. So, yeah. I would be interested, but I'd rather it go to someone who donated. So we've got anonymous donations. We're just doing it to anybody in the chat. Okay, if they don't write back in so many days, we can re-roll. That's a great idea. All right, roll the die. Does anybody have the drum roll emoji? Oh snap! It's Puzzle. Hi, Spidey Shinobi. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Final Fantasy 1. We're doing it with all the quality of life upgrades on. I beat the game before, like 20 years ago, but we're trying to get through as much of the game as we can. And my fingers aren't doing so great, and I've been on for a couple of hours doing jigsaw puzzle and things like that. So, okay. Thank you, Extra. We've got the drum roll. And the second winner is... Sir HC Man! Yay! Congratulations! Yay, Sir HC Man, you won! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very cool. And I know you're following me now, because you told me so. So, oh, beep boop. Raffles, you won the first random Steam key. I don't know if you knew that, but we were rolling it for anybody in the chat at the time, and you totally got it, so yay. I hope it's a golf game for Sir H.E. Man, obviously, because he practices the Mario, the NES tournament, and always updating. I always take a look at that on the Renaissance Discord and look at your updates there, and love watching you during the tournament when that happens. And just very cool. So, oh, yeah, Cola flagged you down. He's your buddy. Oh, very cool. Okay, glad and congratulations, and hope you like the random Steam key and the random game. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, and somebody who's on the team, can you guys give Sir HC Man a quick message, like a little whisper? And he's also a friend of ours on Discord overall. Somebody would have him in one of the Discords, so yeah, let's let him know he won. Sir HC Man has gotten so good at NES golf, he's excluded from the tournament. I think I've seen him still practicing. Let's see. All right, this guy. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Be right back, AFK. Don't donate more than $90 while I'm gone. And yes, donate as much as you want to the Lupus Foundation of America. The king says, "Welcome, travelers. I'm told you carry crystals. Is that true?" Bling! I like how they just show it off. Like, they don't even have to say anything. It's just like they just show bling. I can respect their hustle. It's just like Lucan's prophecy. Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Hey, Kingy. Chancellor, your majesty, we cannot be certain these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. There's always got to be one Debbie Downer. I guess it's Chancellor. The king says, and yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. He seems very cool for someone who needs his daughter rescued. He's just like, yeah, oh, by the way, my daughter's missing. Hook a king up. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight, once in his majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. Nobody mentioned this before, this chancellor is saying. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine. That sounds promising. which lies to our north. Yeah, nothing sus there. Chaos Shrine, the Warriors of the Light. We got this. Chancellor says, of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves. That bodes well. But Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. So we gotta ask random strangers like us. Alright, Zach wisely red and blue. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. Wait, the king just said that? We're all in the same room, bro. You heard it in this room. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Alright. Seems like we've got a quest. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. I'm getting a lot of mixed messages from the king and the chancellor, TBH. But let's go do this. Well, let me just bother them a little bit more. Oh, there's something. Okay. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. Okay. If you find yourself astray, try to talk to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. Okay. So, we're going to be put back on course if we talk to the dancer in town, which means we probably have to go to town after this, because there's a town. So there's the kingdom and then the town surrounding it. So every time we see a kingdom, we got to check the town. Every time we check the town, we got to check the kingdom. That sounds familiar. Okay. And dancing girls always have the best information. Duh. Alright. The king, warriors of light have come at last. How long we've waited for this day to come. Garland is no longer the man I once knew. I beg of you, please return my daughter to me quickly. You got it, bro. We got this. I'm gonna just like mess around in here. Okay. I love this music, you guys. Let me turn up the music a little. Can you guys hear it? I love the Final Fantasy music, and we need to be able to appreciate it. Let me Alt-Tab for a sec. See if I can turn up the music. Or actually, it might be in options, right? Let me check if I can turn up my Final Fantasy on my sound mixer. I do have it pretty low. I want everybody to hear me. Is this good? Let's try it there. Okay. Alright. I can hear the beautiful music, but it doesn't overpower the not the beautiful puzzle, the puzzle. Alright. Our reports say that Garland fled to the north with the princess, to the Chaos Shrine. Again, who names? Why do we even have this shrine? Who names something the Chaos Shrine? Is anybody else like... Okay. Let's go fast. How do I go fast? Oh, that's how I go fast. Hey, you guys, look, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. It's like Sonic. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Whee! Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's walk fast. Everywhere. We're just gonna go walking fast. Oh, there's a dude here. Hold on. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him, and he lost sight of who he really was. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Please save Lady Sarah. That's all she says. Like Pharaoh in Pharaoh Robotnik. Yes. Pharaoh Robotnik? Yeah. I thought it was Dr. Robotnik. Is his first name Pharaoh? Explain. Yeah, we already told you we have the crystals. There's an extra room in here. Oh my gosh, it's making me go dizzy to go that fast though. Like I feel nauseous. Thank you, Lupus Flare. So, Her Majesty's overcome with grief. Oh, she's shut herself inside the chambers. Please try not to upset her. But I'm gonna talk to her. Jane. I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please, bring my daughter, my Sarah, back to safety. He's mostly naked. Oh boy. Okay. I see. Sad. Alright, let's check out the other side. And then we're probably okay. Aw, she looks little. She doesn't have purple hair like Shantae, but she's got a cute little thing. My sister! I want my sister! Oh, we'll get her back. See, kids always, they bring out the softie in me. How do I get around to that part? Okay, let's see if we can go around. Oh my god, I'm making myself dizzy. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's check out some of this area. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Ooh, there's a wizard. Okay. I mean, he kind of looks like a grandpa in pajamas, but wizard works. What? Okay, now I can visit him in here. Aha. Okay, got it. The Pharaoh one, lol. Cola is trolling. He's always trolling. Hey, I didn't make a nationally syndicated cartoon aimed at primarily young kids. Yeah, you didn't, but you sure like to tell us about all the all the things you find. If I ever want to figure out something interesting about the internet, or let's say one of those YouTube videos that I was mentioning earlier, Cole's the first person I go to. Okay, our ancestors sealed weapons within this treasure room 400 years ago. Oh, neat, we get treasure. They gave the key to a elf king to hold until the coming of the warriors of the light. So I have to find an elf king to get the key. So I don't get the treasure. I'm just gonna go in and take it. Because it's a video game. I felt bad for saying that out loud, so I was like slow walking that statement. I'm just gonna take it because I'm a warrior of light, but looks like it's locked anyway. There's gonna be a lot of I'm just gonna take it. Again, video game logic. I just feel bad saying it out loud. Normally, just you say it in your head and you're like breaking faces if you're playing, Zelda. But saying it out loud feels more sinister. Fine. I'll take that. Like, who's really the good guy? If I'm just like stealing random things from everywhere I can find it. Deep thoughts. Our ancestors sealed this elf king hold into the coming of the warriors of the light. Okay. Alright. Let's get outie. Think this is what I had to find. Probably. But let's go down. Yeah. Alright, so let's go into town. See what we can pick up. This is Cornelia. City of Dreams. Oh, the City of Dreams. That sounds promising. Okay. Staying at an inn. Will they just let me go in the bed? Shh. Shh. I made snoring noises in my head. So my HP must be refilled. Please come and stay for 30 gil a night. We'll be doing that. Not right now. Come again. Alright. I would be most happy to teach you about equipment. Would you care to listen? Why, of course. Equipment can be split into two categories, weapons and armor. Equipping a weapon will increase your attack rating. There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, gloves, and body armor. Any armor you wear on your body, including armlets, is classified as body armor. Okay, so you get 1 type of armor. Shields are held in one hand, while helms are worn on the head. Okay, so I don't know what I've got 2 warriors, so my guess is that I'm going to be expensive to outfit, because generally the most expensive, biggest, heaviest stuff is going to go to warriors. So be good to look out for easy ways to grind and make money and all that good stuff, so I can get all the best things. Remember that the weapons and armor you find won't do any good unless you equip them from the main menu. I'll remember to equip them, but that's some good advice. We could have made Blue the mage in blue robe too. She had a goth phase, right? Dang, she always in goth phase. She's my goth girl. I used to be kind of that rock and roll. If it's too loud, you're too old. And just today on the Gamers Week Discord, we were talking about porn and Freak on a Leash and good stuff, man, from back in the day, which probably was a Tuesday, or maybe it was a Friday if you're in California. Anyway, so sorry, my brain just went places and I had to say it. But yeah, she could have. Dark, evil, unnatural, that counts. It's a little gothy. There's something magic about her, I suppose. I liked playing with the Black Mage. I liked their power. I liked the fact that they could attack everybody with like thunder, fire, all that good stuff. So I am going to miss not having a Black Mage, but I wanted to do the incentive and the donations a solid and go with the random. And we'll make it work. Won't have to buy a lot of spells, just White Mage spells. And White Mage can hurt the undead, maybe? We'll find out. Right now, we are looking at weapons. Remember that they're not good unless they're equipped. Selecting optimal will automatically equip the strongest weapons and armor in your inventory. I always suss that. That's like just asking to not be able to select exactly what you need for the situation you're in. So, probably will work at early levels though. Okay. This guy is going to talk to me about items. You've certainly come to the right person. As long as you're here, you want to hear it? I do. When you're upgrading warriors, choose wisely. That's fun. Okay, and I'm a Lupus warrior, so, having 2 warriors in the group makes sense, right? Oh yeah, I totally did that on purpose. Yeah, right, okay. Shields go in your hand, helms go in your yeed. Would you like to learn about gloves and shoes? That's funny. What was I playing? I was playing Sweet Home, and the word clues just kept looking like elves to me because of the font that they chose. So it was like, look for elves instead of look for clues all around. So, yeah. Anyway, let's find out about items. It never hurts to carry a lot of potions, antidotes, and the like with you. Yeah, we're gonna fill up on those bad boys. Stocking up on items in advance will help you conserve your magic for times when you need it the most. Now let's move on to sleeping bags, tents, and cottages, shall we? Um, head and shields. I'm wondering if I should bring up the two-fisted monkey style attack. Probably, probably not. Okay, time to hang out with the kids. See you later, gang. See you later, Red. Thank you for coming by. We'll let you know how Red the Warrior does. I will be playing for just a little bit longer, but I'm going to be passing on the reins to LaShorty Games soon. What I'm going to do is have her join me on chat. Then when she's ready to start, we'll raid into her as part of our stream team, sort of like a train. And then she's got 3 different games that she's going to be playing. She's going to be playing Fable 2. She's going to be playing Sackboy. And she's going to be playing a Mario game in my head. This was better in my head. Shorty, can you put the games that you're going to be playing on here? Because my brain stopped braining, and share that with Ellie. 8-bit theater was amazing, but I don't remember the two-fisted monkey style attack from it. But I loved Black Mage and White Mage in 8-bit theater. Little story, because I'm just filled with them tonight. So in college, I had a group of friends, and we were really into 8-bit theater, the webcomic, and my nickname was White Mage because I was the goody two-shoes of the group. Of course I was. And I had a friend who was Black Mage and a fighter and Red Mage. And we all used to walk around and, I don't know, be super nerdy together. And it was amazing. Okay, let's move on to sleeping bags, tents, and cottages, shall we? These 3 splendid items allow you to restore your HP and your MP, but you can only use them outdoors. So we're not going to be able to use them in dungeons or anything like that when they're probably going to be needed the most. But they might be good for like saving just before you go into a dungeon. Just make sure you have all your HP and MP up. I'm assuming they're different sizes. Cottage sounds like the biggest. In addition to these traditional items, certain pieces of equipment may be used as items as well. The only way you know if a given piece of equipment has a use is to try it out. So experimentation is key. Okay, so we're going to experiment with items. Of course, in the course of your travels, you will come across unique items that are known as key items. Some key items have an effect when used in a specific location. Okay? There we go. Would I like to hear about monsters? Okay? Two-fisted monkey style attack and fighter Doken were 2 of Warrior's special attacks. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't remember the exact names, but that's a deep cut, buddy. I love you know all these like really intense niche details. I can always count on you to like let me know like, oh, there's something I forgot, and like boom, you've got it at the tip of your fingers, I suppose. Yes, Ellie runs a monkey sanctuary, so that's why she would love that. That is a good point, Simon. See, Small says Brian Clevinger. I don't know. English is my second language, y'all. The mind behind 8-bit theater also has a great comic series called Atomic Robo. I didn't know that. Oh, send me a link, buddy. Since I won't be able to like hit it right here, could maybe DM it to me because I would be very interested in that. Very cool. let's tarry for just a moment and hear about monsters. There are many different types of monsters and different types. They have different weaknesses, like Pokemon in my head and out loud. Finding a monster's weakness will help you gain the upper hand in battle. Okay? Neato. For example, aquatic monsters are susceptible to lightning. Hey, it is like Pokemon. Casting thunder on these monsters will deal particularly heavy damage. It is very effective. Alright, I need to drink some caffeine. One sec. I have to work on my puzzle points. It'll say like hydrate and turn in like channel points, or I forget what they're called. I never use them really. Toasty butter. My toasty butter. Okay. Puzzle points sounds way better. I may have to change those to puzzle points, you guys. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Some weapons are also more effective against certain monsters. I will redeem my 100,000 butter points and turn them into caffeine. Thank you, Simon. I am feeling better, by the way. I was having like a little bit of a panic attack before I streamed. The lupus sometimes gets to me, and medication changes and things, and I think I am all cheered up from that. Thanks to you all, and all the donations, all the friendly comments, all of the care, all of everything. Sad says, at least it's not whipped butter. You mean like bullet coffee? No, I'm having something. It says fizz free. I don't like it. I like things with fizz in it. I like fizzy things. That's okay. About the panic attack. I was just sharing about it again to bring awareness to the lupus, to the cause that we're trying to find a cure for. Alright, some monsters are also effective. Again, wait, say that again? I missed the last thing. Some weapons are also more effective against certain monsters. Okay. And magic. 2 schools of magic, black and white. We only have white to work with. White is comprised of healing and defensive spells, while black magic is offensive. It's offensive. It's offensive. Each level of black and white magic contains 4 distinct spells. However, any given character can only learn 3 of the 4 spells in a particular magic level. So we've got to be kind of choosy depending on, since we don't have a black mage, making sure that we make the most of our white spells. You can use Forget command to wipe your memory of any spell you previously learned, so you can mix it up, maybe if something is less useful than it used to be, or you want to try different things. If you want to relearn a spell, you can do that too. You probably have to pay for it again, so we're going to be careful with that. Try to choose a combination of spells that works well for your fighting style. Will do, buddy. Okay. So that was some good information there. We learned about how everything works. Bullet coffee is a coffee with a bit of butter in it. Yeah, you told me about that. I just don't know if that would be my thing. I don't really drink coffee as much as I drink tea anymore, just because tummy troubles. But tea just seems to be easier. Ooh, water. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Ugh, you're filthy. Use this to wash up. Excuse me? What is up with the sassy fountain? Okay. It's just gonna say the same thing. Alright. I spy a dancer. Because she's not wearing, well, she's just got a dancer, she's got like a dancer leotard thing, right? Hey, I'm a dancer. I knew it. I puzzled it. So there. Ooh, yeah. Admittedly, Sod says, tried coffee with a bit of ghee. It was surprisingly disgusting. I bet. Haha, I always thought of you as talking about... I always thought of you as talking about your reflection. I like the sassy fountain better. I mean, maybe we're thinking that we're filthy, but I feel like the fountain was talking to me. It was a sassy fountain, and apparently that's just what I think. Yeah. You want to dance with me? Hee hee. I love to dance. I actually do. I like to salsa, merengue, and samba. I like Spanish dance because Spanish is my first language. And I was actually born in Puerto Rico, so there. She just says I'm a dancer, so she doesn't really tell us what to do right now. Let's talk to this dude. I once lived far to the east, harbor city of Provoca. This dude with blue hair. Okay. Alright, these days I hear it's turned into a pirate's den. No. Alright, so we're gonna remember that story. This is the item shop? Does that look like items? It looks like items to me. I mean, it looks like a coffee shop, but... Welcome. Potions. Okay. Sorry, I thought the character was observing their reflection. I know. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Yeah. Okay, so let's buy a couple potions to start with. I only have 500 bucks. You know what? I'm gonna wait and buy potions and stuff last. I'm gonna check out armor and weapons first, and spells. Probably prioritize spells if there are spells. I don't see any, and I just left town. Okay. Haha. She can't be taught. Okay. So here goes, restore the crystals to grace. Will do. Is there a well? It's a well. It looks like you could climb right inside, but you can't really. But now I kind of want to. Wait, if I'm a different character, can I do it? No. I don't have a thief, but okay. Are you trying to tell me the black belt can't climb inside the well? There's a little old lady. Let's chat with people first. Oh, please, you must rescue the princess. Alright. My guess is black magic, white magic. There's a wizard here, or a grandpa in pajamas, as I like to say. Have you tried G and Whiz? Gee Whiz? Terrible news. I discovered the hard way that I accidentally bought sweet jalapenos. Oh no! A wizard in a back alley. Do you like spicy jalapenos, Sea Small? I know at least 2 other people in chat who are a huge fan of spicy peppers, and you should ask them about it. Wasn't there a sage Luca in Secret of Mana? So I didn't play Secret of Mana, but I've heard about it from you. Yes, sweet jalapenos are not hot at all. Aren't hot at all. Yep. Who would grow such an abomination? Yeah. Simon is one of the people who loves spice. Cola likes spice, relatively. And LaShorty Games is a spice maniac. She makes the best ghost pepper chili with chicken that, okay, technically it's the only ghost pepper chili I've tasted, but it's so good. She brought me some once, and I died of loving it, and also of ghost pepper spice. Okay, Sage Lucan, Sage Luca, Sage Lucan, Secret of Mana. Yeah, it could possibly be a reference, I don't know. Said something about finding the crescent moon, and then he just up and left town. So we gotta be looking for some clues about a crescent moon. The king truly believes in Luca's prophecy. My goodness, my throat. That the warriors of light will come save the princess. Okay. Let's see. Please rescue Princess Sarah. Yeah, your twin on the other side of town said the same thing. And this kind of just let us out. Okay, so that's kind of the whole town. I could search in all the corners. If I just come up the top, can I go around? Nope. Okay. I like good spices, but not trendy, hot for the sake of hot spices. Good spices flavor. Yeah, my favorite spices are probably Indian food spices. I love cumin and obviously Puerto Rican spices, but they're not actually very spicy. Puerto Rican food's a lot more savory. Mexican food tends to be more spicy hot, and I do like Mexican flavor spices. I don't like vinegary type spices, you know, but I will say LaShorty Games ghost pepper spice that she uses has really nice flavor. It has like a sweetness to it before the kick that gives it this unique flavor. I don't like habaneros, I don't like jalapenos, I don't like that. But I love the ghost pepper spice. I bought some, and I used like the tiniest little drop of it in some of the recipes. And it isn't just hot for the sake of hot. I would say there's a flavor to it, and I like it. So there you go. There are lots of flavors, but I tried the ghost pepper. That's the one I liked. Simon says, I was surprised by how much I liked ghost pepper. Yep, you bought the same one. So we got the link for where to buy it on Amazon from Shorty, and Simon and I bought it at the same time, and then we all tried ghost pepper chicken at our houses, and we had sort of a watch party that was also an eating party at our houses that are all across the country. And we made a night of it. It was fun. I thought it was really trendy, but it's actually a very potent black peppercorn. Sometimes I use too much. My taste buds don't regret it, but other parts of me might. Yeah. Tamer than its spooky name might imply. Speaking of spicy food, how do you feel about Indian-style triangles? Yeah, you sent me that picture of the Indian-style triangle looking like thing. But really, it's samosas, and I love samosas. I can get $1.25 samosas at the local Indian grocery food store, and they taste like heaven and fire, and so I guess hell a little bit, but in a good way. They're like lava and deliciousness put together with potato and fried bread. And they're really thick and big, and like in a restaurant you pay like, $4 a pop or something, or but these things are $1.25. Delicioso. So, Koa says, for what it's worth, I've heard someone talking about how they prefer peppers in recipes compared to hot sauces. I agree. If you use actual peppers, or even just like in a bottle, not in a bottle, but not a hot sauce, but like the actual shaker bottle or shaker container, and you shake a little bit of ¿cómo se dice? It's like, you just like sprinkle it on. It's good. eggs, breakfast sandwiches, mix it into rice, casseroles, burrito mixes. It's versatile stuff. Yeah, do the shaking. C Small says, that's Simon. C Small says, the hottest pepper I've had was at a restaurant. The owner had a friend who fled Vietnam during the war and cultivated peppers that he smuggled out. Oh my god, it was so cool. They didn't have a Western name. The waitress and I took a dare to eat one apiece. It was amazing. Painful, but amazing. Yes. Context. I used to be a chef. You did? Oh, that's so neat. What kind of food were you, like a chef? Or you don't have to share if you want to, but that is super neat. Simon says Keen. Yeah, exactly. Keen. Keen. Not like Commander Keen, but like, hey, that's Keen. That's pretty cool. No one shattered their fragile, innocent worldview and told them what hot sauces are made of. Hot sauces are made of, actual peppers, but when I cook it in recipes, I like to cut up a pepper. Usually something that I grew from my garden. I've grown habaneros and mostly bell peppers. I don't do red, orange. You just leave them on the branches longer. But green bell peppers that turn into other colors and chop them up fresh, yummy. Just pull them off the branch, wash it, chop it, throw it into like tacos. So Cola says, like lava. Have Have you tried cooking chicken with them? Don't get Steve's lava chicken stuck in my head again. Have mercy on me. Yeah, powders. Yes, that is how you say. Como se dice powders. I think their complaint was that hot sauces tasted like spicy vinegar, as peppers had their own distinct flavor. Yeah, it's the vinegary piece. An American family restaurant. Oh, very cool. Ellie! Ellie versus the world! Oh my gosh, hi Ellie! Welcome on in. Aw, thank you for coming. We're raising money for GOTEL. I know, I heard that that Shorty and Simon were on your stream yesterday and your Phasmo community, and that you're rocking it, and that you talked about GOTEL. So cool. Awesome to have you. I'm so happy you're here. Oh my gosh. Welcome on in. Ellie is the person that I have to thank for like 800 hours of gameplay in the Planet Crafter. It took over my life for like a year. This game, the Planet Crafter, and she's the one who introduced us to it, and we got other people hooked on it, and she introduced Simon to it. Simon introduced me to it, and then we introduced a bunch of people to it, and everybody was playing it in like domino style. It's a really fun game. It's like you're building up stuff on a planet, and you're terraforming it, and there's storyline. It's really fun. So yes, so glad you're here. And Ellie, you should hear about the monkeys. Ask the boys about the monkeys. There's a webcomic called 8-Bit Theater from long ago, and you should. The boys will tell you. I still keep meaning to pick that up. Yes, you should pick it up, C Small. If you pick it up, I will play with you. You come get me on Steam, and we'll do it up. It's really fun. Yes, the two-fisted monkey style attack. Thank you. Simon's told Cola that he should tell Ellie. So, here we are. Alright, let's get we came back into town. Here in Final Fantasy. Let's get our spells on. Can't get anything in the black magic. I'm gonna try it. I don't have a black mage. Look, I'm wearing blue. Aww. It won't let white mage learn it. Dang it. Okay. So, no reason to go in here. So, to catch you up, we are playing Final Fantasy 1, and my characters were randomly, one was randomly selected, and the other ones were based on donations, and people got to pick what character I was playing. So I've got White Mage, Fighter, and Black Belt. No Black Mages, and no Red Mages, and no Thieves. So it's kind of an odd little party, but that's what was selected. Can I show the names? Okay, we've got Zach, Wisely, Red, and Blue. And that was named after the donators, people who donated. Donors. That's the word. I'm normally super frugal. I regret picking up Planet Crafters after the discount. The team deserves the full price. Wow. I agree. It's a very small developer team, and they put so much heart into it, so much everything. So, agree. All right, let's see. Oh, they're only 50 bucks, 50 gil. They're 50 gil each. So Cure restores a little bit of HP to one ally. Dia deals damage to all den and undead enemies. Okay, I'm definitely getting that. This is the only thing she can do damage to. Protect raises the defense of one, and Blink raises the caster's evasion. So do I want to not get hit? Do I want to get hit for less? Definitely doing the cure. Okay. Protect or blink? What do we think, y'all? I'm gonna go with what chat decides. Yeah. Because this is a run for you guys. And if you decide to donate any more to the Lupus Foundation of America through Game On to End Lupus, please use that QR code and donate to this amazing cause. I have lupus, and I'm really interested in finding a cure. That's the spiel for now, because puzzle tired. Let's see. All right, whoever tells me protect or blink next in the chat, that's what I'm picking. So write as fast as your fingers can, and somebody write protect or blink. So we're either going to raise the caster's evasion, or we're going to raise their defense. Pro Link, you're just C-small. Dang it, C-small. Again? Do I always just have to yell at you every stream? Just kidding. You're awesome. Big hearts. Saad says yes and no. You are awesome. I like yelling at you, though. I'll be honest. I don't know why. Okay, Cola says, named by the donors. For example, Weebles Plain donated character for the name he chose wisely. Exactly. Get in line. Says, enjoying the game so far. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Alright, so I am going to what was your favorite party makeup? That is a great question for everybody. Have you played Final Fantasy before? And if so, yeah, what party makeup did you like? There's Fighter, there's Thief, there's, I don't want to say Boxer, Black Belt, right? Or what was he called before? What's my dude called? And then red mage, white mage, black mage. Alright, I'm gonna hit blink. Maybe we won't get hit. Nah, I'm gonna hit protect. Okay, let's do it. Party makeup. The eyeshadow? I'm sure you'd look great with eyeshadow, Pepsi-Cola. Alright. So I think spells being prioritized, and then maybe swords, armor, save a little bit for a couple of weapons. Not weapons, items. Be braining. Okay. So, nunchuck. For this guy, he's raising his hand. He's very, he wants to be called on by the teacher. He's basically like the teacher's pet right now. He's like, me, pick me, my lord. Alright. We get one of these for him. Knife. Okay, knife is the same, but they can wear staffs. Do I already have a staff? Okay. So this means I have it, a check mark, and the little up means it's gonna help me. Okay. So I can pick attack 6. Rapier is rapier. Attack 9. So probably need like 2 of these. And a hammer is also attack 9, but not with accuracy. This one, the staff is only attack 6, so we're gonna get a hammer for white mage. Okay, so going back, equip. Equip the hammer, goes from 8 to 11 on attack. Nice. He has the knife. We're gonna go with the... Oh, accuracy is gonna go down just a little bit. Okay, so we have to kind of watch that. It said it was better, but it's only counting attack. Alright, so we're gonna keep out on the look for that. Keep lookout for that. It does go up by a bunch, so I think that's a worthy... Okay, so he starts out with a staff, and he gets the nunchuck. Nunchaku? I'm just gonna say nunchuck. Because... Okay. We got this guy ready to go, thanks. Okay. And then we need defense. We have to be sure to keep it mended. Defense. Ba-dum-bum. Alright, I think my favorite, the Game Enjoyer says, ever run, this was on the NES version. It was when I played 3 fighters and 1 red mage and beat everything up with my fists. That does sound pretty cool. Fighters always use the sword though. I mean, what kind of fighter? Did you use like the bare knuckle guy? Oh, hey Stacy. Yep, Stacy from the Lupus Foundation of America. Hope you're having a great day of GOTEL. We appreciate your support. Thanks so much. We are having a great day. We have made, my tiny little thing says $210 in donations for the Lupus Foundation of America through GOTEL, Game On to End Lupus, for the stream team, LaShorty Solvers. We're really happy to be a part of this really important cause. On my last legs, time for some sleep. Have fun white maging, Puzzle. Thanks for streaming. Good night, chat. Good night, Sea Small. Thank you so much for coming. Big hugs. I will talk to you tomorrow. And so happy that you're here. You're awesome. I've been going for 4 hours, almost 3 hours and 37 minutes. I'm going to have to continue this next week Friday because I've got to pass the reins on to my lovely, beautiful, wonderful best friend, LaShorty Games, and have her stream next. So, I'm just going to get some quick armor, and we're going to call it, and we're going to continue this because this really wasn't enough of a run. I wanted to get through at least some of the game. And we did do the jigsaw puzzle, so I was happy about that. And hopefully everybody's had fun and they feel like all right. So 2 fighters getting chainmail, and this guy getting leather. She stays with clothes. This is going to be expensive. Just doing this quickly. She stays with clothes. He gets chainmail. Red, she gets chainmail. And he gets leather armor. So I have a little bit of money left over for some items. Real quick. I got my spells, I got my fighting, I'm gonna get my items. And then we'll be ready to save and adventure on next Friday. So hopefully this is really fun for everybody. I can grab like 2 potions. Maybe a potion and an antidote. Maybe a sleeping bag. I'll grab 1 potion. Who's gonna poison me right away? Famous last words. And we're gonna go with the sleeping bag. And then hopefully we'll make money right away. Or make gills. Okay. Alright, people. My fingers are not the limiting reagent here. It's actually my throat and just actual exhaustion. But let's pop out. Let's save. And I'm gonna go into chat. And hopefully, LaShorty, are you around, available, hip happening now? Save. Quick save. Regular save. I think I'm going to regular save. There we go. Save. Yeah, this is the other one that I started to try. Alright. There we go. So we're going to be ready to go. We will be ready. For when... How do I get it to title screen? Okay, we're all saved up. We're back on title screen. Press any button. We're gonna close. LaShorty is starting soon. Oh, perfect. Let me bring this music down just a little bit. This is my salsa tune. We've got Game On to End Lupus. And do you want to join me in actual chat, or should I just raid into you, my dear? Let me ask real quick. Do you want to join me in chat, or should I just raid into you? Okay, I DM'd you. So hopefully if you're around LaShorty, you will see that. And thank you for helping me out with the puzzle. Thank you for just hanging out with me. I want to thank Raze for the raid. That was super cool. I want to thank C Small and Cola and Simon and Shorty for all being here in chat with me and starting this kickoff right. I want to thank everybody who donated anonymously or by name. I want to thank everybody who came in and hung out in the chat. The Game Enjoyer. Thank Stacy. Thank Ellie. Thank go back up in the chat and see obviously Red Ox PDX for hanging out and Weevil Spleen. Thank Raffles, Spidey Shinobi for coming. And hopefully I am finding everyone because you all deserve to be mentioned. I know Surrey Senian was here, Weevils was here. We have had just such a Seven Castle Forest came for a little bit. Just had so many people come in and say hi. Jazz Cat was in here, Normal Syndrome, and Pigeonfish. Just all sorts of friends come in, talk, hang out. We appreciate you. So, on that note, oh, and Blue and Zach who donated, of course. Thank you, Simon. Always looking out. And let me grab my raid tools because it's so late. I'm gonna go right into just like doing the raid. Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Normal Syndrome, for the 5 bits. Yay! Okay. Alright. Oh, guess what? I totally didn't change my stream information. I think it just says GOTEL. They've got like the wrong info on it. I will fix that for next time. I didn't notice, you guys. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay, so that might have been why we couldn't be found by other GOTEL people. So we will fix that for next time. Hopefully LaShorty Games has it all worked out. And let's see, where are you, Shorty? LaShorty Games, playing Fable 2. Perfect. Okay, let's get this raid on. Start raid. I could knock on her door. You could see. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Let's just start the raid. Thanks guys for coming. Enjoy the rest of GOTEL. We will see you all soon.